Rosen with the Rosen Report, the second issue of the Rosen Report. I hope you liked the first one with referee Ron Hogarth, the first referee that ever shook my hand, and now we're here with Hersh Borenstein from Frozen Pond, the famous Hersh. How you doing? How you hanging in on a day like this with all these great hockey players, Hall of Famers?
Always fun to be around the guys that help me make my living and pay my bills.
Absolutely. For those of you out there that need anything in memorabilia, hockey sweaters, well, pretty well any sport, you have to go to Frozen Pond, but tell us how they can get you a number, email, website, all of that great information.
www.frozenpond.com. You can find everything there.
Yes, you can. I had some great, I bought a few years ago for a line mate of mine and a teammate, roommate, captain now, Greg Westlake. I bought him a Ricky Nash game-used jersey. You remember that?
I do remember that.
He was one of his his 18th birthday present, and he loved it. Hersh,
we got to brag to all of our friends that Paul Rosen made an appearance in our store, so
I'll be there anytime. Whenever you need me, I'm there, absolutely. Now, Hersh, it's a great day today. Obviously, 4 incredible players being inducted into the Hall of Fame. The Russian Rocket, Pavel Bure, one of the great Maple Leaf captains, Matt Sundin, one of my favorite, Quebec Nordique, Colorado Avalanche, Joe Sakic, and the ultimate passer, Adam Oates. Do you represent any of these guys? Do you have any of their stuff in the store? If somebody wants a Pavel Bure Russian Rocket jersey, is it at Frozen Pond?
It's interesting you say that. Pavel was actually the first player we ever did an autograph session with. In 1992, he came to Toronto to get his Rookie of the Year award, and a Russian friend of mine said to me, "Do I like roller coasters?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" He said, "I'm chaperoning Pavel Bure when he's in town, and he wants to go on roller coasters, and I'm scared." So I spent all day with him at Canada's Wonderland going on roller coasters, and I got him to sign a pile of stuff for me, and that's actually how Frozen Pond got started. So we do have Pavel Bure autographs, not the ones that were signed in '92, but I'm looking forward to seeing them today because it's been a while.
You heard it here first. The Frozen Pond legend, the store, the Frozen Pond, was started because of Pavel Bure and Hersh Borenstein on a ride, a roller coaster at the Canada's Wonderland. I'm terribly afraid of heights, so I would never have gone on the roller coaster with you. Now, I have to ask you one last question. Maple Leaf auction, the incredible memorabilia, it almost makes me cry. I'm a Blackhawk fan, but growing up my whole life in Toronto, being at the old Gardens now, it's a Loblaws and the Ryerson Rams play their hockey. Kind of every time I drive by, I think of Bobby Hall and a cucumber. It doesn't make sense to me. How do people get in touch with you to get some of this incredible memorabilia from the biggest collection of all from 1967 and all of the Leafs memorabilia that will be closing in a few days?
Yeah, we are auctioning off the artifacts of Maple Leaf Gardens. A private collector spent $500,000 in November of 2000 at the original Maple Leaf Gardens auction, buying the 67 banner and the Tim Horton and Bill Barilko retirement banners and all kinds of photos that hung in the hallways of Maple Leaf Gardens, and the front doors to the dressing room and the toilet from the dressing room, which interestingly has more bids than any other item. The auction closes on Wednesday, November 14th, and again, you can find information at frozenpond.com. And the bidding on the high-end items just started heating up. The 67 banners at $13,000, and Eddie Shack's 1962 Mini Stanley Cup is at $4,750, and there's some amazing stuff in there.
Well, the one thing I'm interested in, I saw you on TV a few days ago, the urinal. Yeah, I said it. The urinal, one of the urinals in the old hallowed Maple Leaf Gardens is up for auction. I think I urinated in that urinal. What's the bid on that?
Well, with the Paul Rosen urine, it's at $1,550. But if we clean it, it'll probably go for more.
Well, hey, you heard it here. The second episode of the Rosen Report.